Welcome back to my series, What Are Their Political Affiliations? Where every Monday I dive into the political affiliations of various reality TV show casts. Okay, we're 2 weeks post-election. How we doing? Feels like a fucking fever dream. But you know what else feels like a fever dream? The Real Housewives of DC. Going through the pictures of this cast, it's like I remember it so vividly, but also don't. And it feels like it was just yesterday, but it aired 14 years ago. Before I get started, if you are enjoying this series and you haven't already, be sure to hit follow so you don't miss a thing. Starting it off with the Dems on the cast and those who likely supported Kamala Harris in this election, we have Mikhail Salahi, now Mikhail Schoen, who supported Kamala in this election. She follows both of her accounts on IG, the VP account and Kamala Harris, and she was a vocal supporter of Obama in her time on the show. She and her then husband Tariq, if you remember this, attended a White House state dinner honoring the Indian Prime Minister of the time without an official invitation. Despite not being on the guest list, they managed to pass through security and were photographed with President Barack Obama, Vice President Joe Biden, and other attendees. Their unauthorized attendance at the dinner significantly contributed to the cancellation of the Real Housewives of DC. Their actions led to a national security investigation and brought negative attention to the show. Andy Cohen acknowledged that the controversy left a stink on the series, influencing the decision not to renew for the second season. So fucking crazy. I remember when this happened. But yeah, that was the main reason why they didn't renew it. Now she lives in San Francisco and she's married to the lead guitarist of Journey, Neil Schon, and they got married in 2012. Stacey Scott Turner said she was a Dem on the show and she supported Obama. She also went to Howard University and was in a sorority, Delta Sigma Theta, and I think it's safe to say that she supported her fellow alumni Kamala Harris in this past election. Now she works in real estate in Maryland. Though she was previously registered as a Republican and she donated to the Bush-Cheney campaigns, Linda Ercoletian, I think that's how you pronounce it. Linda was a vocal Obama supporter and voted Dem in 2016 as well. She is also actively and vocally anti-Trump on Twitter. She does follow Ivanka on IG, but she also follows Kamala, VP, Biden, and POTUS accounts on IG as well. I think it's safe to assume that she supported Kamala in the 2024 election. I'm not sure Kat O'Mani is even a citizen, but I'm putting her in the leans Dem category, though she has stated that she doesn't discuss politics in the past. She has shown support for gun control and healthcare reform. After the show wrapped, Kat moved back to the UK with her daughters, and in 2012, she had a third child with her then boyfriend. She now lives in Mallorca, Spain. Rounding it out with the only pro-Trumper on the cast, we have Mary Amons. She said she was Republican on the show. She criticized Obamacare on Twitter, but she praised the Clintons and Carter at some point. She follows all the Trumps on IG, but also follows Biden. Does not follow Kamala or the VP account. My gut is telling me she was a part of the 52% of white women who did not vote for a black woman in this election. A shame. What's crazy is that all of them divorced within a couple of years after the show aired in 2010, except Kat, who had just gotten divorced right before the show started to film. Do you remember these ladies? Were you surprised by anyone? I doubt it, but let me know in the comments. And also be sure to comment which casts you want me to look into next. To name a few in the queue, I have Dubai, VPR, Summer House, Southern Charm, and The Challenge all coming up. So be sure to hit follow and stay tuned for more.